Hello. Today we will be looking at Lesson 9 in Modern Hebrew, Ivrit Chaya, by Harry Bloomberg and Mordecai Lewitz. The vocabulary on page 45, much of it we already know, but I should point out Ledan et, to Dan, a pen, which is a way of saying Dan has a pen. And acharei chen means after this. B'kol means out loud. And we have a passage from the Torah, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Our text on starting on page 45. Boker. Hatalmidim lomdim bevet hasefer. Hem lomdim et haTorah be'ivrit. Rak talmid echad lo tov. Hashem shel talmid hu Avner. Ein Avner lomed. Hu medaber el David. Mi medaber, shoel hamore. Lo ani, one Avner, lo ani, Ledan et yafe. This means Dan has a nice pen. Avner lokeach et ha'et shel Dan. Ro'e Dan ki ein ha'et al hashulchan. Hu shoel. Eifo ha'et sheli? Mi lakach et ha'et shel Dan? Shoel hamore. Lo ani, one Avner, lo ani. Avner medaber od pa'am. Acharei chen hu tzachek b'kol. He laughs out loud. Mi tzachek? Shoel hamore. Lo ani, kore Avner, lo ani. Omer hamore el Shlomo. Note this, Shlomo is the name Solomon. Kara b'sefer, Shlomo kore. This is the first verse of the Bible. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Shoel hamore. Mi bara et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Lo ani, kore Avner b'kol, lo ani. Hatalmidim yoshvim v'tzochakim. In the exercises, exercise 1, don't do the exercises yet. Dikduk, which means grammar. We have some affirmative sentences here. La David yesh sefer. David has a book. Le Miriam yesh et. Miriam has a pen. Le Dan yesh more tov. Dan has a good teacher. Each of those use the word yesh, which means there is. The fourth sentence does the same thing, but it omits the yesh. L'sara dod. Sarah has an uncle. Israelis come to the class sometimes and they talk about the Bloomberg book and say, well, we really don't talk like that. And this is an example. Le Sarah Dod, they would use yesh in modern Hebrew these days. Page 47 tells us that there's no Hebrew equivalent for the English verb have. So we say it indirectly, le, which means to, and yesh means there is. So the first sentence that we had, le David yesh sefer, to David there is a book. Arabic does the same exact thing. For the negative, we have the word ein, which means there is not. David does not have a book, would be le David ein sefer. Miriam does not have a pen, le Miriam ein et. The negative possessions indicated by le and ein. Page 47b, the bottom part of the page, it says repetition of a pronoun after a subject. We don't do this in English, but in Hebrew, often they will reinforce the subject with a pronoun later in the sentence. The name of the boy is Abner. But in Hebrew, we will say the name of the boy, it is Abner. Hashem shel hayeled hu Avner. The teachers are good. Hamorim heim tovim. The girl is pretty. We're going to add she in there. Hayalda hazot hi yafa. Now the exercises. Exercise 1. In each chapter, exercise 1 is based on the little story in the text. So the first one, ma lomdim hatalmidim. Hatalmidim lomdim et haTorah. Mi medaber el David. Avner medaber el David. Ma lokeach Avner midan. Avner lokeach et yafe midan. Mi bara et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Who created the heavens and the earth? Ma omer Avner. Lo ani lo barati et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Exercise 2 is translation from English to Hebrew, and I note that translating from English to Hebrew is difficult. Do your best. Exercise 3, change each word into the plural. All of these words, except for number 2, are masculine. The number 2, tmuna, the plural will be tmunot. Exercise 4, I would point out that I didn't used to assign this exercise because I couldn't do it myself. But when I figured out that number 3 needs to be ein hamore b'cheder, I think you will find that things fall into place. I would also point out that in number 5, it says hatalmidim sharim blank hashir. It's going to be it. But sharim means they sing. Hashir is the song. The students sing the song. Okay, I think we'll be in good shape. Lihitraot.